What's up, you guys? It's your boy X-Man. Thank you for checking out this impromptu podcast that I've created for you guys. Hopefully, you've grabbed your cup of coffee, your cup of tea, your cup of lean, whatever floats your boat, whatever rocks your yacht. Currently, I'm sipping on a nice tall glass of GMO as Coca-Cola. But nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in. Before I go in, and what the topic is today is going to be about working in the workplace with white people and the dynamic between black people and white people in the workplace, from your coworkers, from management, all the way down to the clientele and the customers that you have to serve. But before I go in on that topic, I actually want to talk about the first video that I actually put up on YouTube, which was me pretty much. First of all, let me say this: that video, that recording was recorded at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, I think, and that was from a night of like drinking and a little bit of smoking. Well, let me take that back. It was a lot of smoking and a little bit of drinking. And that's probably why the video sounded, or the recording sounded so ratchet. But if you watch that video and you're watching it now, just to let you know, I am a very happy, smart person. That video was kind of deep. It was on some like all my life I had to fight type shit, and I really didn't want to sound like that, but I I was looking through YouTube, and I was just the black YouTube, and I'm looking and I'm seeing pretty much all this bullshit about black people going back and forth, and it kind of upset me, and I pretty much made that video just to let people know that, look, everybody can be fucked up, okay? Everybody can be fucked up. But at this point, at this point in the game, it's kind of like black people as a collective, we really just need to put our bullshit to the side and come together for the greater good. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. And yes, and by me doing this podcast, I'm just trying to throw some content into the ether, into the universe, into the space, into the black YouTube space, and hopefully from that point there will be a snowball effect, and I can do other things to further the black community, or help the black community, and help with things like black media and so on and so forth. So, getting into the topic of discussion, is working with white people. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because everything that I'm going to be talking about is going to be based off of personal experience. Right now I'm kind of like, girl, I'm on my grind, girl. I had everything, but now I'm trying to get it all back. I'm trying to get her back. You know what I'm saying? I was living in my own place and had everything, but now I'm living back with my mother. And so, for me to regain everything I got back, girl, I'm on the grind, and I'm working like 6 jobs right now. I'm actually working 2 jobs right now, and I work with predominantly black people. I mean, my second job, my night job, is definitely more diverse when it comes to my coworkers and our clientele. But for the most part, it's a lot of white people. And a few things I just want to go down. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like working with white people is always like this weird undertone of them wanting control, and a lot of times I feel like they can't help themselves. You know what I'm saying? They make slick little comments or slick little racist ass jokes, and it's kind of like, wow, like you really can't help yourself, really. You really can't. A couple things I want to talk about. One instance was, I had this manager, or I have this manager because I still have to work with this motherfucker. There was a situation to where, it was a regular day at work, and I'm kind of embarrassed to even tell you where I work, but I work at a fast food restaurant and I make sandwiches. And I was standing at my station. I was probably either cleaning my station or stocking my station. And the manager, he was standing over there, you know what I'm saying, whooping it the fuck up with 2 other employees, you know what I'm saying, just chit-chatting. Tell me why he gonna have the motherfucking nerve to look over at me and let me, shit, like, I was about to give up my real name. But he had the nerve to look over at me and be like, hey, can you go? I think he asked me to go get some ice or some bullshit. He asked me to do something while he was standing there talking there, joking and laughing with these 2 other bitches at the motherfucking job. I said, hell no. You can do it. And then, you know, he knew I said hell nah because, nigga, you standing there. You're not doing shit. You can go, whatever the fuck you ask. If you have time to ask me, then you have time to do it. You know what I'm saying? And he knew he was in the wrong, so he gonna try to flip it, talking about, hey, don't be cussing, you know, too loud because the customers can hear you. And then me, I'm like, I really don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. And it's not to say I don't give a fuck about having a job, but when it comes to disrespect and you know, coming at me, at that point, I don't give a fuck about left or right at this point. I don't give a fuck about nobody who hears, see, or, you know what I'm saying, watch what the fuck is going on. But that was one instance, you know what I'm saying. And it's just a lot of weird shit that people do, you know. And to me, it's like, it don't matter, you know, because white people are diverse in their own way. You know, there's a lot of different types of white people. But to me, I'm very blunt with how I speak, and I used to be like, well, I don't think it's all white people, but I feel like once you're around any white person long enough, bitch, you're bound to see that side. It just is what the fuck it is, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know, that's just how I feel. You know, but even when it comes to it can be any type of white person, even if a white person who may even seem down. You know what I'm saying? Who may even seem familiar with black culture. I mean, obviously that don't mean shit, but you know, I had this one motherfucking manager girl, she was as country as they motherfucking come, girl, corn fed. You know what I'm saying? This bitch won the motherfucking pie eating contest back in Kentucky back in 1983. This bitch don't play no games. As country as they motherfucking come. And before she had came to the job, there was rumblings like, you know, once we got word that she was going to be our new manager, everybody was like, oh my gosh, I'm not in the mood to work with this bitch. She's shady, she's a liar, she's a shit starter. And me, I'm a person who's kind of like, okay, once I hear these things about you, it's like, I'm not a stupid bitch. Like, I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to be ignorant when I first meet you. I give everybody a fair chance. You know what I'm saying? I decided to give her a fair chance. You know, besides, you know, regardless of what everybody was saying about her. You know what I'm saying? I give her a chance, but at the same time, bitch, I'm not a stupid bitch. I'm definitely going to be guarded when I do come in, when I confront you, when I actually come in contact with you. So, off rip. And it was one of those situations where it was like, you know, have you ever been in a situation where the moment that you met someone, you did not like them at all? It was like, okay, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I walk into work, and, oh shit, let me not say this bitch's name. But I walk into work, and let's just say this bitch's name is Deborah. That's not her name, but let's just say that's her fucking name. Bitch, I walk into work, and all of a sudden, this bitch pop out of nowhere talking about, hey, how you doing? I'm Deborah. First of all, I don't like no phones on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Whatever case might be, I don't want you doing this and that. And she, girl, coming at me, bitch. I haven't even clocked in yet. So, bitch, I'm not even making no goddamn money. And this bitch is coming at me. So already, I'm like, okay. First of all, bitch, I don't give a fuck about what you like, what you don't like, or anything in between. Just because you came at me like that, I'm gonna keep doing what the fuck I've been doing before your ass waddled up in here, okay? Because this bitch was like, she was definitely a sedan. She was definitely a minivan. You know what I'm saying? And this bitch walking around talking shit, talking about, oh yeah, I got a big booty, bitch. No, you have a wide booty, girl. You have width, but you have no volume, girl. You have no girth. You know what I'm saying? Girl, there's nothing back there. I'm kind of going off track. I'm kind of talking shit, but it's kind of like, people have so much to say about black people in the motherfucking workplace and how we're lazy, how we're ratchet, how we're this and how we're that, how we have attitudes. But honestly, it's been white people who've done the most. It's been white people who have, been the laziest. Well, okay, you know what? I will say with black people, we do have attitude. I will take that. But for the most part, all the other bullshit, it's like white people be fucking killing me, yo. And then there's this other chick. She just started working here. She only been here for maybe I'm being nice by even giving this bitch 3 months. I don't even think she's been there for that long, but she came in on some shit like, I want to be a manager. You know what? I'm not even mad at you. And let me remind you, all the people who I'm talking about are white. But I'm not even mad at you for wanting to be a manager. Like, get your fucking money. I ain't mad at you at all. But when it comes to you wanting to kiss ass or show off or trying to prove that you can be a manager, bitch, don't flex your muscle with me. I'm not the bitch to be doing that shit with. Do that shit with a weak ass bitch, or a submissive ass, docile ass bitch, or do that with one of the motherfucking, cause girl, I work with minors, unfortunately. I work with little ass kids on my fucking job, so that's a whole nother motherfucking situation. But yeah, do it to one of these fucking little ass kids. Don't come at me, cause bitch, if you try to flex your tiny ass muscle on me, okay, bitch, pop fast before the motherfucking spinach. If you try to flex your muscle on me, bitch, you will be met with fucking resistance, like a goddamn 80 pound fucking weight. Bitch, don't fucking try me. This bitch walking. Oh, can you, bitch? No. Why are you asking me? Why are you asking me to do something, bitch? Aren't you another coworker? Bitch, if you need to do something, you can fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Coming to me talking about, oh, do you know how to make this? She came to me one day asking me, do I know how to make something? And I thought she was asking me because she wanted to learn how to make it. She was like, yeah, do you know how to make the sandwich? I said, oh yeah. She was like, oh, okay. I'm like, why did you ask me? She was like, oh, I just wanted to know if you know how to make. I'm like, bitch, of course I knew how to make it. I work here. I've been working here longer than you. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how I said it. She didn't say nothing. She walked away. I be snapping on people at my motherfucking job, yeah. I swear. I be snapping on motherfuckers at my motherfucking job. I can go on for about maybe a whole 3 hours. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a whole motherfucking series on my experiences at my jobs. I'm going to do that just for you guys, because the shit is fucking crazy. Damn, I kind of got off topic. I mean, not really. I'm kind of just going in right now. I was going to do this in a more clear and concise and structured way, but bitch, fuck it. It's my first podcast. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Sip on your coffee, smoke your blunt, just chill with me. You know what I'm saying? And let's bullshit. But the next thing I want to talk about is having to work. It's one thing to have to work with stupid people. No, fuck that. No, when you get a job, bitch, you're supposed to do there and get a job. I ain't making excuses for no fucking body. But another big issue that I fucking have, that I've had at a lot of fucking jobs, and let me remind you, I think this job I think I've had 15 fucking jobs since I've started working. You know what I'm saying? I started working when I was 14 years old. I'm 24. You know what I'm saying? I've had 14 jobs, I think 14 or 15 jobs. I'm a job hopper. I hate to admit it, but I am, because I get bored very easily. And I know I'm a hard worker. I know I'm a good worker, so I have no problem getting jobs. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, girl, I had to take a sip of that Coke. But one thing I've had a really big issue with is having to work with people with drug addictions and drug issues. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, because I partake in it myself, but even motherfuckers who be smoking weed. Like, nigga, if you know you, like, can't function, or you can't focus, or you can't, like, you can't be, coherent, you know what I'm saying, when you smoking, don't come to work fucking smack, bro. Like, don't come to work high as fuck, like, if you can't handle it. But, you know, weed is one thing, because at least with weed, this motherfucker, he's just not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing with weed, but when you working with motherfucking crackheads, when you working with motherfucking meth addicts, girl, I saw what? But yeah, when you're working with meth heads and crack addicts, that's a whole other fucking situation. And currently, I'm working with one right now. I'm working with a self-proclaimed meth addict, like, and it's so crazy how we found out, because when he first started working, I kind of knew that there was something off. Like, I'm a very, like, good reader of people. I noticed the small detail. Like, girl, I would read the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know it, because I act so nonchalant. But trust and believe, girl, I'm watching that ass. But something about that dude, I'm like, there is something about this dude. It is so weird, and I could not put my finger on it, because this nigga would be lazy as fuck. He would be in the back washing, girl. We busy as hell in the front. This motherfucker would be in the back washing dishes. And we'd be like, yo, can you come out here? We've called you like 15 fucking times. What the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it would just be weird little shit that he did. And, you know, one day, you know, we was just, you know, working, and we talking, and he just like, yeah, I'm a meth addict. And we're like, what? Oh, no. That's not how he said it. I'm sorry. And this is another thing about white people too. Y'all don't like, y'all so quick to blast our shit when y'all know y'all have shit too. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about, you know, where we were from, because there's a lot of people who are from different places where I'm from. And he was like, yeah, I'm from this place called Emporia, or some shit, Emporia, Kentucky. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah, it's a college town. Like, and it's full of meth heads and crack addicts and this and that. He was like, yeah, that's why I left. I was like, oh, well, shit. I'm like, well, good for you. Because it's I mean, at least you, even though I feel like you're kind of stupid as fuck, but that shit, you were smart by trying to remove yourself from that environment. And he was like, yeah, I'm a meth addict. He was like, yeah, well, no, he didn't say it like that. He was like, yeah, I got away. I left because I was on meth really bad when I was living there. I was like, oh shit. But when he said that, I said, bitch, that's what the fuck it is. And I said, oh. When he told me that, I'm like, well, bitch, obviously this motherfucker still must be on the mess. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much he didn't say, when he was telling us his whole little story, he didn't tell us that he was off the mess. And obviously he's not off of it, because he would come into work and this nigga would be out of it. We would have to tell this nigga shit like 6 different motherfucking times, and we're saying it right in his phrase. Like, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. He'd be like, what? Nigga, don't do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's some shit I be talking about. Like, how the fuck do these people be getting fucking jobs? You know what I'm saying? And I realize it's because of stupid ass management. You know what I'm saying? I had my manager. She is a white Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? So she's white, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck her deal is. She's kind of fucking weird. I will say she is cool as fuck, but she's one of those kind of people, like, she's kind of airheaded, and she don't know how to read people. Like, she don't know how to vet people. Because I'm like, you hiring these motherfucking people, how did you not know this motherfucker was a drug addict? Like, how did you not know that this motherfucker was a dumbass? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But hold up. I just don't know. But yeah, and then you got, you know, this other chick who was like, oh, quote unquote, you know, this bitch is a wigger. This bitch is a mad ass motherfucking wigger. And it's kind of like, girl, you're not even, I understand if you want to be a wigger, because a lot of people are into wanting to be black in 2000, you know what I'm saying, 2017, bitch. I mean, girl, y'all don't want to be black, but y'all do want to be black. Whole nother motherfucking story. But everybody's into black culture right now. But it's like, bitch, you ain't even doing it right. You doing some shit from back in, like, girl, she looked like one of them wiggers from back in like 2008. This bitch got some crinkly ass, like, you know how the white girls used to crinkle up their hair, and their hair would be real crinkly with the gel. Girl. Wearing them whack ass jeans that ain't even, I'm like, looking like you from 2008, like middle school. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Pretty much, this bitch is like, she pretty much looked like a wigger from '08, pretty much. Girl, you ain't even a updated wigger. You know what I'm saying? And she's airheaded as fuck. I mean, thank God she don't work there no more. This the person I'm talking about, she don't work there no more. But let me tell you, one time this bitch tried the fuck out of me. She tried the fuck out of me. You know, one day we were slammed. We were short, you know what I'm saying? And I'm making sandwiches and I'm getting frustrated and, you know, I'm going to fuck off. I'm just going to fuck off because I'm pissed. And, you know, one of the other ladies who I really love, she's an older black woman who I love her so much, who I work with. She was telling me to calm down. She was like, hey, calm down because the customers can hear you. And me being the type of person I am, I pretty much was on some shit. I said, I don't give a fuck because, bitch, they don't give a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck about them. So if they get mad and they want to report me, then oh fucking well, I don't give a fuck. So the girl who I'm talking about, girl, the wigger, she was working the front counter, and apparently, girl, I don't know what the fuck happened. This bitch thought I was talking about her, but girl, let me remind you, me and this bitch never had any type of. We've never had any type of like, I've never like gave this bitch any of my attention, any of my time. I never had an even conversation with her. So already off rip. And it wasn't like I never acted indifferent towards her. I never was mean to her. I just didn't fuck with her. I mean, I would be cordial, of course. But besides that, nothing else. So when, I don't know what happened, but this bitch thought I was talking about her apparently. She came up behind me talking about, yeah, if you have something to say about me, you can say it to my face. You don't have to scream it through the whole store. When I tell you, girl, the whole operation shut the fuck down. Bitch, it was one of those Twix need a motherfucking moment. Like, woo! Wait a minute, bitch, what? Hold up. First of all, bitch, I wasn't talking to you. Hey, so you need to mind your fucking business. And bitch, too, if I did have something to say to you, trust and believe I wouldn't have no problem saying that shit to your motherfucking face. Trust me, babe. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she tried going back and forth to me, talking about, oh yeah, but you were talking about me, cause blah, 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 blah. I said, bitch, nobody was talking about you. Nobody was talking about you. No one said your name. No one was talking about you. You were fucking ear hustling and not minding your goddamn business. And already off rip, you probably thought you already had some animosity towards me. I knew you did because bitch, I guess you figured you knew I didn't fuck with you. But I was never mean to you. And I made sure I'm very tactful with how I am and how I act. I may not fuck with you, but I'll never be mean. You know what I'm saying? If you never gave me a reason to be mean to you. I'm sorry, so off rip, you probably felt like, and that's another motherfucking thing about white people, especially white women, when it comes to black men, whether they're gay or straight, but when it comes to black men in general, I feel like white women are so thirsty for black men's fucking acknowledgement. It's kind of like, bitch, you're really upset that I'm not giving, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not stunting you, that I'm not up in your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? But just a couple motherfucking days ago, I got into it with this bitch. That's why, you know, I was watching a video from Prince Solomon. Shout out to Prince Solomon and Sincere. Shout out to Dot Crowns, because if it wasn't for them, I probably would not be doing this shit right now. But I was shout out to them. Watch their videos if you listen to Dot Crowns. But but I was watching one of Prince Solomon's videos. And he was talking about how females have bigger egos. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. It may seem like men have bigger egos because men are just more overt overall. Just period. Men are very like outward and very, you know what I'm saying? Very outward, very straightforward with things. And women are very low-key with the shit. It's very like low-key and emotional with how they operate, you know what I'm saying? So like you said, females just for other motherfucking females. Like, y'all do. And that's just what the fuck it is. But no, like, when it comes to white women, you know what I'm saying, bitch, just a few days ago, this bitch got offended. And we didn't even exchange words besides me taking her order when I was in drive-thru. But this bitch was seriously like bothered because I was not kissing her ass and I was not up in her face, and she literally got offended based off body language because she had pulled up to the window. First of all, she had pulled up asking me if the nuggets were gluten-free. I said, no ma'am, bitch, they're filled with gluten, they're filled with steroids, bitch, they're filled with, girl, we don't know what the fuck what is in the chicken nuggets, really. So I said, no girl, they are not gluten-free. And she was like, okay. She was just really like, she was like one of those needy ass customers. And me, I'm very like, I don't have time for that shit. So I'm very short and sweet with the motherfucking customers. But she had came through, and this is totally off topic. I completely totally stopped talking about the other bitch. But I'll get back to that bitch after I talk about this bitch. But this bitch, she pulled up to the motherfucking window and she's asking for a whole bunch of extra shit, and I'm giving it to her. But I guess she was mad that I wasn't giving it to her in a way that she wanted to be giving it to. You know, I was like, oh, well, here you go. Anything else? And she was like, can I have this? I'm like, here you go. Well, as I'm taking the next motherfucking order, because bitch, I don't have time to be bullshitting with you. So I'm taking the next order. She's like, can you get this? I'm like, here you go. Here you go. Maybe she was just upset that I wasn't engaged with her, but bitch, I really don't give a fuck, bitch. It's fast food, not fine dining. You know what I'm saying? So bitch, I'm gonna give you what the fuck I'm gonna give you. So she gonna pull off. My manager, he was standing next to me, and you know, the manager usually greets people when they pull up to the window. But the girl, she before she pulled off, she was gonna look at my manager talking about, bye, thank you. She gonna look at me like, you're an ass, and gonna drive off. I said, why am I an ass? Why am I an ass? Because I wasn't kissing yours? Because I wasn't shucking and motherfucking jiving? And that's a whole nother motherfucking issue. Before I go into that issue, let me go back to the first bitch, the one who I work with. When it comes to that situation, after I cussed this bitch out and made her look fucking stupid, my whole thing is this. I'm a forgiving person. You know what I'm saying? I understand that people make mistakes. If this bitch would have came to me and would have been like, yo, you know, that was my bad. I thought you was talking about me. Whatever. You know, it was just a misunderstanding. My bad. Girl, it would have been water under the motherfucking bridge and we could have lived happily ever motherfucking after. But this bitch never apologized. This bitch never said shit to me afterwards. But then out of nowhere, one day, this bitch trying to be friendly. It's like, bitch, girl, get the fuck out of my face. Really, get the fuck out of my face. You thought I went ham, eggs, and cheese then, but bitch, I will really give you breakfast this motherfucking time. Like, don't fucking play with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. Like, I'm a grown ass adult. If you made a mistake, I'm gonna need you to actually come to me and address the motherfucking situation. That's just how I am. But that's how that situation ended. But eventually, this bitch ended up quitting, thank God. But yeah, the other shit I want to talk about is white people. Yes, listen, that girl. We talked about co-workers. We talked about management. Let's get to these motherfucking customers, okay? These motherfucking customers, yo. I mean, it don't matter the race. Just when it comes to customer service and clientele in general, people are fucking annoying. But it's a special type of motherfucking annoying with Caucasian people. And I'm sorry, that's just what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are just very needy people. And y'all are fucking exhausting. And another thing too, I'm gonna talk about my first job more. So it's like, at my day job, my night job, my second job, like I said, is a fast food restaurant. So it's a bit more diverse when it comes to my co-workers and the clientele and the customers that come in. So it's sort of a mixed bag. Because where I live in Florida, so there's a lot of Mexican people, there's a lot of Asian people, especially in the part where I live at. So yeah, so it's a mixed bag. So we get a lot of different people. But at my morning job, my first job, girl, it ain't nothing but white people. And I think one time I had, because I'm a dishwasher at my first job. It's a restaurant. It's a cute little restaurant. It's a breakfast restaurant. It's really cute. But I'm a dishwasher. And, you know, I go out into the goddamn dining area to pick up dishes and bring them bitches back. And I've done it about 50 million fucking times. And let me tell you, I haven't seen one black motherfucking face in that goddamn restaurant. I think one time I walked out and there was a mixed chick. Like, she was mixed. But a girl, she was like a light mix. Like more vanilla than chocolate. But, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that shit right there. But it's so weird how white people want black people to acknowledge them, or they want to be, I don't know. It's weird how white people just act with black people. It's kind of like I'll come out into the dining area and pick up dishes, and a white person will look so like surprised and shocked that they're seeing a black person coming out. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh my god. Wow, that was so unprofessional. I'm sorry, but that's when my words was coming out kind of slow, because the shit was kind of rising. I'm like, okay, when are you leaving? But anyways, yeah. Kind of weird, but I know because I know how white people are. They just can't help themselves. So I be coming out there to pick up dishes, and there be some people, white people, just be looking at me like, "Oh my gosh, I just want to say something to him. I just want to," but you know you can't, because it wouldn't look right. It would be out of place for you to stop and talk. White people can be really pretentious at times. It's kind of like two situations happened at my day job, and it was kind of just, it makes you feel like white people just are really living in their own fucking world. Cause me, I'm kind of a cocky person, you know, just a little bit. I'm humble, but in my head I'm cocky as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a hard worker. I know I'm a good worker. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying? I do the damn thing. I boast in my job. So this day, my boss asked me if once I got caught up with my dishes, if I can go outside and clean the windows. I said, no problem. So once I got caught up, I went out there, I started washing the windows, and me, I don't like being in front of a group of people, like, you know, like, just me, I don't like being out in the open like that, people watching me, but I was like, fuck it, you know, whatever, I'll do it. And me being outside cleaning the windows, I know that people, at least the people walking into the restaurant, will approach me, at least say good morning, hello, hi, and I was prepared for that, and I was prepared to say hello, good morning, right back to motherfuckers. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and have a conversation with you, and I might seem ignorant to some people, but to me, this might sound real fucking ignorant to what I'm about to fucking say, but I really don't feel like having no conversation with no fucking white person. And that's just me being real. At least the average white motherfucker who's walking down the goddamn street, I don't feel like having no long ass conversation with you. Because as far as I'm concerned, for the most part, we really don't have shit to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. We don't have anything in common. We don't, like, hey, how are you? Keep the shit moving. But there was this one guy who came up behind me. I wasn't even paying attention. Like, to his ass, I'm just cleaning my goddamn windows. You know, I heard someone talking, like, from behind me, but it sounded like they were far away, and it sounded like they were having a conversation with somebody else. So, I'm cleaning the windows, and I hear a voice getting closer and closer to me, and it's this damn guy, this old guy talking about, cleaning the windows, talking about, yeah, I used to clean windows, and blah, 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 just talking to me about some bullshit, and I'm kind of like, oh yeah, yeah, whatever, and I'm just shaking my head like, oh yeah, okay, and whatever. So he walked into the restaurant, and you know what I'm saying, he walked in, got his food, whatever. Once I got done with the windows, I walked in, and this shit pisses me the fuck off. Like, I don't know, it just makes me feel weird when people like try to compliment you. Like, I was walking in and he was like, yeah, good job, man, good job. Like, you know, with his thumbs up, like giving me a pat on the back. Like me, I'm the type of person, like me doing a good job is like saving up $20,000 fucking dollars in your bank account. That's bitch you get a thumbs up for and a pat on the back. That's not to say that like going to your job and doing it every day. Like to me, like I said, I've worked 14 or 15 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Amongst other things, I've done so much shit, God, that if I told you that all the shit that I've been into, just when it comes to hobbies, you know what I'm saying, you'll just be like, damn, bitch, can you just slow the fuck down? But I do a lot of shit. And so to me, cleaning windows ain't shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning a window ain't shit to me. Washing a dish ain't shit to me. Making a fucking burger ain't shit to me. So, you know, he was like, good job. Like, yeah, you did a good job. I'm thinking in my head, like, I know I did a good fucking job. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? To do my fucking job. I mean, I would hope I would do that shit well. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, that shit kind of bothers me when people do that dumb shit. And another instance was, there was this one guy who was training some of the prep cooks. He was training some of the he was the prep cook trainer, and he was a white guy. And off rip, me, I'm kind of one of those people, like like I said, I work off vibes. I wasn't feeling his vibes, so I automatically was like, I really didn't acknowledge him. Like I said, I'm cordial, but I really didn't acknowledge him. You know, he was doing some weird shit. Every time he would bring over a dish and drop it on my station, he'd be like, here you go, man, sorry about that. And I'm kind of like, nigga, why are you saying sorry every single fucking time you come over and drop a dish? Nigga, this is my job. This is what I do. Don't say sorry. Nigga, drop that shit and drop it fast so I can wash the shit and get it the fuck out of my face. But I was always wondering why he did that. Then some shit happened to what made me realize why he does that dumb shit. You know, there was a situation happening to where my boss came to me. Let me just tell you this. In the beginning of my job, like, you know, there was one day I was washing dishes. The boss came in and was like, the mugs are dirty. Or the mugs aren't getting clean when you run them through the washing machine. There's still rings around the mugs, and there's still the lipstick stains that, you know, are on the mugs. He was like, so if you could just hand wash them before you throw them in the dishwasher, you know, just to make sure they're clean, I'd appreciate it. I said, oh yeah, no problem. Apparently, the motherfucking dishwasher who worked before me that day didn't get the fucking memo, so he didn't do that. So when I came into work, all the mugs were dirty as fuck. And I guess my boss told him to come to me and relay that information to me again. And let me remind you, when my boss told me what to do, he did it in a very simple way. He said, hey, X-Man, the mugs are not coming out clean, so if you could hand wash them before you throw them in the dishwasher, I'd appreciate it. And that's what he said verbatim. This motherfucker over here coming to me, just giving me this long ass speech, giving me this goddamn dissertation, giving me this goddamn lecture on the motherfucking mugs, coming to me talking about, oh yeah, damn, I was about to give up my boss's name, but he was like, yeah, what's the name said that the mugs aren't coming out clean. He was like, yeah, because, you know, the coffee and, you know, people put their lipstick on it. Like, he was just going into detail about white people are so pensive. I mean, not pensive when it comes to their thinking, but I mean, shit, you would think they'd be so damn pensive how they explain shit. It's like, you really like. He tried to show me how to wash the mug. That's what pissed me the fuck off. He was going down the list explaining to me. He was like, yeah, the mug's dirty because you know the coffee and the people, you know, wear the lipstick. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, duh, I mean, I know that. You know what I'm saying? Just telling me shit that I already know. And he was like, well, yeah, when you wash the mug, you're going to want to take the scrubby and then you're going to put it in the mug. He started showing me how to wash the motherfucking mug. If y'all don't know how pissed I fucking got, I had to stop his ass dead in his fucking tracks. I said, yo. I said, yeah, I got it. I said, I know how to wash a mug. I know how to wash a cup. I mean, I've been drinking out of them bitches like since forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I know how to wash a fucking mug. Thanks for showing me though. Like, maybe he thought he was helping me out, but I don't fucking know. It's just like dumb shit like that. Or maybe I'm just too smart for my own damn good sometimes. I really feel like I am that way. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's just white people, y'all are a fucking trip. Really. And it's so funny about the stereotypes that they make about black people, which I will admit some of them can be true, because I've been guilty of some of them. Not all of them, mainly just attitude, because I don't be playing with no fucking body image. Either at my jobs, yo. I don't be fucking playing, because I know what I'm here to do. I know how to do it. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no need to waste time. There's no need to mince words. Welcome to the motherfucking to me. Now, I don't work at McDonald's, so bitch, I'm just saying McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's. What the fuck can I get for you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to shuck and jive and give you no goddamn song and dance. Like, welcome to what can I get for you today? Yes, ma'am. We got no. Gotta edit that shit out. Welcome to McDonald's. What can I get? Like, no, I'm not doing none of that. And that's another motherfucking thing too. Why? It be seeming like white people be wanting you to motherfucking shake a jive. When you come at their ass real militant and straightforward, they be feeling some type of motherfucking way. Like, if you ain't on some meek ass motherfucking hi, how are you? Bitch, they like, if you give them if you just come at them with an even tone, they be feeling offended. Like, really. It was one chick who I was in drive through when she was really like getting offended because I had an even tone with her. Like, I wasn't giving her extra, but at the same time I wasn't giving her nothing, bitch. I was giving you just enough. You know what I'm saying? And she felt some type of way about that. People get so offended when you don't kiss their motherfucking ass, yo. Especially white people. And that shit pisses me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Because when I go the fuck out, when I go and get shit to eat, yes, it's really nice to get customer service, and it's really nice to get people who have personalities and, you know what I'm saying, or show off their personality when they're out working. Bitch, that's not what the fuck I'm there for. I'm there to get my motherfucking food and let it be hot, let it be fresh, and can I get it in a timely fucking manner? That's all I give a fuck about. You trying to please, you don't have to be nice about it. And that's just me. That's just me. As long as my shit is correct, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's pretty much it. I have a lot more work stories, and I'm definitely going to bring it to you. And I'm going to be talking about a lot of other shit too. Music. I might do fashion. I don't know, because fashion, I don't know. But I'm definitely going to center it around black media and black people, of course, bitch, because yes. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about a lot of shit. Like I said, music, a little bit of politics, a little bit of, what's going on with these ratchet ass motherfucking celebrities. Oh, and another thing, something I'm really, really, really excited about. This is going to be something that I'm actually going to take my time with, because this right here was just my first podcast. This was really just me coming on here and bullshitting with y'all, and really just, you know what I'm saying, y'all just filling me out. Y'all filling me out, I'm filling this out. You know what I'm saying? So, like Amory said, bitch, don't be afraid to touch. But one thing that I had a really good idea about is I want to make a little segment about how mainstream media kind of ruined millennials' dreams in a way. Because just to give you a little synopsis on that segment I want to do, is kind of like, people who are my age, like I said, I'm 24, people who are kind of like, maybe like 19, I'll even say 17, maybe 17 to like people my age, like 25 to 30. When we were little, like when I was little, like I wanted to be famous. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do anything. I wanted to sing, act, model, you know what I'm saying, even do shit behind the scenes. I always just wanted to be in that space. But music has always been my first passion. You know what I'm saying? I always either wanted to sing, and then when I was a teenager, I wanted to rap. But when you imagined it, because of course when you want it, you imagine it, and you imagine how it would be. We thought about being on 106 Park. You know what I'm saying? We thought about selling a whole bunch of CDs, having CDs, having music videos on BET and MTV and VH1, you know what I'm saying, and MTV2 and that type of shit. And it's like, I mean, it's not like that no more. Everybody's independent. I don't know. I just kind of feel like the way the shit's set up now, I mean, it's definitely good that everybody can be independent, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of the people who are even famous now, who came up through being independent, they kind of pictured it a different way. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for mainstream fucking media being fucking idiots, you know what I'm saying, and locking everybody out, because contrary to fucking belief, I definitely feel like there's more talented people than there is not. Like shows like American Idol and shit like that, they try to make it seem like there's only a few people who like got the juice, when bitch, really there's a lot of us who got the fucking juice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just don't want to let us in. And that's another motherfucking thing with these motherfucking mainstream motherfucking celebrities, even though we really can't, they got their own shit going on. But it's like, I really feel like a lot of the people, even with this Mariah Carey bullshit, it's kind of like, Mariah, you're legendary. Like, you've made your money, you've done everything that there is to do, and it's like, bitch, you let that New Year's bullshit didn't have to happen. It didn't have to happen. You know what I'm saying? But it was you being greedy. You still wanting to be relevant. It's kind of like, can y'all please, all y'all old motherfuckers, even a little bit of Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce, like, I mean, she's okay. But it's like, I'm gonna need y'all motherfuckers to move to the side, because there's so many talented motherfuckers who want to have mainstream success. And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with wanting mainstream success. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make it seem like you gotta sell your soul to have mainstream success, which may be true to a certain extent. But I feel like there's nothing wrong with wanting mainstream success. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with wanting that. And I feel like a lot of motherfuckers really need to move out of the fucking way. But that's what that segment is going to be about. But like I said, this was just a quick little run through. This is just me bullshitting with y'all. This was just me, this was just a little chill session. But anyways, thank you guys for checking me out once again. This is your boy X-Man 103. If we cool, just call me X-Man. And yeah, I'm out. Bye.